so let's compare all three. Like, what do you think was the highlights? What do you think their strengths were, their weaknesses? What you wish that you saw?
Microsoft killed it with games.
Yeah.
Sony killed it with content. They didn't even have to really do anything special. They just had to sell the course, and they did that. Sure, they had that little rough patch, but they just had to sell the course.
Yeah.
Nintendo, out of everybody, did what they really should have done.
Yeah.
Had fun and stopped taking themselves too seriously. I don't know where I read it, but I agree with this statement. Sony and Microsoft need to watch out for Nintendo. Not this year, but 2015, Nintendo is going to come down.
That's Nintendo's year.
And that's them. That's all them. So in the end, in my opinion, even though they all got A's, Nintendo got an A+, Microsoft got a solid A, Sony got an A-.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel I rank them.
Well, I also like the fact that Nintendo did a digital press event. Because, like, when you sit there and you're watching almost 2 hours worth of footage of people getting on stage and just talking, it can be a little redundant and really boring. And a lot of these people, they're not used to being in front of crowds of 3,500, if not more.
You can tell.
And they're all like robots up on stage. So
except for Ted Price. Ted Price at that Microsoft conference, he had a little too much fun. I think he might have.
maybe he did have like a mug full.
He was advertising Sunset Overdrive.
I guess
would be like that too.
Yeah.
The game's all about hype and craziness.
Yeah.
But I love how Nintendo was straight to the point. It was digital, and they actually said that, I read an article on GameSpot as to why they decided to do a digital short versus a live program like everybody else. They said it was because most of their developers are Japanese, and there's that a little bit of a language barrier between, if you go up on stage, you know, the audience is going to be disconnected from them because they can't really run subtitles. We've seen people come out on stage before and try to speak English, and it's really difficult for them. Yeah. So I think this was the perfect way to go because they could do the voiceovers on top, which was nice, or the subtitles.
Look, I know you don't want to talk about it. I know you guys don't really want to discuss this, but we need to discuss the other two press conferences that happened. So let's just go ahead and get it out there. EA. Next.
Oh.
Alright, look. Okay, we can say one thing about EA. EA, we knew about all of your games.
Yeah.
We knew everything that they had. Most of their stuff was already out there. There was nothing special.
Well, I mean, even if they did have like new stuff, it was all conceptual.
Yeah.
Like there was no gameplay, there was no nothing. It was here's some artwork.
All they said was like, there's a new Mass Effect in development. Yeah. Didn't show really anything. Showed old footage from Mass Effect 3, but nothing else.
They showed music, and they showed some concepts. So I guess that was awesome. They showed Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I've been watching that already.
I mean,
it was already on Microsoft.
I was excited when I saw Criterion's name pop up, and then I got immediately unexcited when I realized their game wasn't even anywhere in development. It was some cubes.
I mean, I got excited for Sims 4 because I love The Sims, but that trailer is actually already something that I've seen before. It was nothing new.
That was boring.
Yeah. Well, it came out like 4 months ago.
You know what was hype about that? The cheerleaders that they paid to actually shop for that.
Yeah.
That was the hype moment.
I mean, and everything else was nothing but sports. We all know that the only cool thing about UFC was the fact that they had Bruce Lee in it.
And he knocked out.
Yeah, he knocked out. That was funny. Yeah. We did find out that BioWare has a new IP in development and didn't find out any information on it.
I really don't care.
Citron Games has a new IP in development.
Don't care until they show me something.
But it was all about the sports. Every year there's going to be a Madden. Every year there's going to be an NHL. There's going to be a FIFA. We're guaranteed to have a sports game every
Chelsea,
year.
I love you dearly and everything. I just want to throw this out here. When the Madden people start hating, you're on your own. I'm not defending that.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we know that that's going to be out there.
They just don't have anything else right now. Like all their stuff is just not far enough in which to show. And I mean, that's fine, but don't have a conference.
I mean, they did end with the gameplay demo for Battlefield. So that was pretty cool.
Which we knew about.
Yeah, everybody knew about Battlefield.
If it didn't get leaked, it would have been a surprise.
They showed it slowly.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever. But the one cool thing was they did announce the beta that was launched on Monday on the PS4 and PC.
Which actually went really fast because the moment they said, hey, beta's live, everybody signed up.
Their website crashed.
Their website crashed.
So, yeah.
And there was no Mirror's Edge. Let's just
they showed some concept. But
they did, but it was still conceptual stuff.
Yeah,
it just wasn't anything special.
Ubisoft,
they did better in terms of presentation.
Everything they showed elsewhere.
Yep. Assassin's Creed. The only thing I would say is like the Just Dance.
All right,
but that's Just Dance.
Like the best thing that came out of Ubisoft, Aisha Tyler.
Yeah, I will agree on that one. She's hot.
I mean, in all fairness, even though they showed it other places, Far Cry 4 is by far their best game that they're coming out with next to Assassin's Creed.
They have really strong games, but they showed it all the others. That's the problem.
Hold on. Far Cry 4 is going to be awesome. They have the crew. I'm hyped for the crew. The crew.
I think a fight might break out here, boys.
Forza Horizon 2 is going to blow the crew out of the water.
Whatever you say, boss.
Just
I'm playing.
All right, boys. Let's play nice. Let's play nice, boys.
Then they showed more of the Division.
Oh my god, The Division is going to be one of the best games next year.
Division.
Hands down.
Thank you very
Yes.
much. The Division is going to be one of the best games next year. But why is it next year? Why do you keep showing? Why do you keep teasing us with something that we're not going to see?
Feeding us those little droplets of hype.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's not even going to be early next year. If we get it, you know we're not going to see it until about holiday season 2015. And that's if that doesn't get pushed back to 2016. Oh, we want to make it perfect.
I'd rather them do that after the debacle with Watch Dogs, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Watch Dogs now live up to that hype. It's still a great game.
So Ubisoft, they did a.
They were more fun. They were more fun.
They had fun with it. They had everybody out there dancing for Just Dance.
Yeah. I mean,
they had a push-up competition.
They were lackluster. They both had their strengths and weaknesses. EA definitely had a bunch of weaknesses, so we can all agree on that.
They just coasted.
Yeah, but in comparison to the big, they do not compare to the big three.
No,
I mean, they never do. They don't get enough screen time like everybody else.
Yeah,
and the problem is all their games go onto the big three.
Yeah.
So, ladies first, what were your top picks?
My top three was, of course, Assassin's Creed Unity. So super excited for that game. Maybe I'll have some friends to play with, right? Friends to play with? Okay. Legend of Zelda, hands down, total Zelda fan. Super excited. Of course, we're not getting it until next year. Whole reason why. 2016, yeah. All right. And very girly, but Yoshi's Woolly World. Huge Yoshi fan. Looks adorable. Looks fun. Super excited.
My top three picks, Metal Gear Solid 5, huge Metal Gear Solid fan, Bloodborne, and Sunset Overdrive for me.
Oh, good talk. If I only need to narrow it down to three, alright, fine. Mighty Number 9, they snuck that in there. Beautiful. I love Mega Man. That's going to be my hype. Guilty Gear Xrd. Again, I love fighting games. So that's going to be something I'm playing. No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
I like how you have all indie games. Or like off the radar games.
I like things that nobody usually likes. I like everything, some big games everybody likes, but I like the small things. No Man's Sky, beautiful. Yeah. So, Hello Games, you did amazing. Cannot wait. I mean, all in all, that was our E3. That thing was intense.
Yeah, E3 was pretty awesome this year.
It was.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's again, we had a good E3. I mean, I wish we could have been there, but next year we'll go.
Next year. Maybe. Fingers crossed.
We're gonna be broke We're gonna be broke this fall, so we can't afford the trip this year anyway. But whatever.
Yeah.
But again, I hope everybody enjoyed watching this. We want to keep doing this. We want to do this more often. We want to see what people think about it. So if you have questions, comments, concerns, what were your favorite games? What were your takeaways from the event? Please just comment section below. Let us know what you think. We welcome all feedback, and we want to improve. So just bring it on. So I mean, again, I'm Chris.
I'm Chelsea.
No, I'm Bronson.
Thanks.
Thank you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Tentative TV out!